Hi, everybody. I see we have Busy Lady already in the chat. How are you, Busy? And Fariana is here. So, hi, Fariana. How is everybody this evening? And Fariana, I've been out grocery shopping and stuff, and I just came home a few minutes ago, so I'm going to catch your replay when we're finished here. I'll start streaming. What?
All's well?
Yeah.
Cool. Yay.
My husband just checked to see if all is well. Am I supposed to have a problem? I don't know. Husbands, what you gonna do sometimes, right? Y'all know how that goes. You've had better days, and I am sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that. Yep, I'm here. A busy lady saying Gayle, so hi. Did I not come in a minute ago? Oh, I guess maybe the lag on StreamYard. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. But you guys are doing okay? Sort of. Fariana, you said you've had better days, and I'm sorry. But I'm going to catch your stream after this one. So that'll catch me up. My day has sort of been icky too. Yay, Busy clapped for me. I am so excited. I'm sorry I could not see you clapping from here. So, yay. YouTube bug sucks and update and buffering. Ooh. So I'm buffering right now. So I am buffering. Yeah, it's there, and the chat should be visible for it too. Yeah. Peter, reload or stream. I definitely don't want to be buffering, so if I am, let me know. Because this is the first live stream on our brand new internet. So yay! But I seriously want to know if I'm buffering. Okay, not me, other streams. Okay, good. I was just trying to pull it up online here and try to check it from my phone. Oh gosh, I also have to text Stellar. Oh, okay. Fariana says, no, I had to reload. It's good now. Okay, good. Excellent. I'm with Busy Lady. Okay, Fariana says, I'm good on her screen, and Busy Lady says, no buffering. Whew, good. Had me worried there for a minute. I am so glad I'm not, because after all we've gone through to get this internet, I better not ever buffer again. Ever, ever, ever. Hey, can't wait. Smells great is in. Hello, hello. How are you? So tonight on the chat, I just kind of thought that we could just talk for a while, as we usually do, because we usually find something to talk about. But I also really want to check in with everybody and find out how you're doing. I've heard from a couple of people who really are struggling, and a couple of my friends included. So I just kind of want to check in. Yeah. Gayle Crabtree, your hair is getting long. Are you going to grow it out? I hadn't planned on it, but no place is open to get a haircut, so I may as well. I tell you, I just may as well. So I guess the next thing I'm going to be doing is one day this week, probably stream on how to fix long hair, I guess. And let's see, Peter Parker says, when I chat on Douglas Fairchild live stream, no one can see me in the chat, and he doesn't have me blocked, and a few others can't too. That's weird. But I tell you what, you're not the only person that's having that kind of problem. Do you know about Yankee Outdoors Adventures? Do you know him? Hey, Can't Wait Smell Great has new internet too. Thumbs up, thumbs up. It would look cute in a ponytail. Yeah, I don't have enough quite right yet. Maybe one day. Soon. I used to wear ponytails when I was a kid and flip and flop. Okay, Peter says no. Let me see if I can get him. He was having trouble for a while being able to chat on live streams. So it may be worth seeing, maybe even, I don't know if you tweet, but it might be worth commenting on one of his streams to see if what he did to fix it. Because he's able to comment now. So it might be. Let me see. He's got a really neat channel. I'll say that for him too. Ponytails causes knots in my hair. Okay. I've not had that problem, but so different hair is different. Okay. I am pulling him up for you now. Okay, why can't I post it? I can't post his link in the chat for some reason. Oh, that may be my computer. I've got the little circle going. Okay, Busy Lady says, I'm doing okay. Increased my meds with everything going on. Getting ready to make a big move and so many changes. Yeah, that'll do it. And Busy Lady suggesting Fioriana vlogs. Look into thick scrunchies. Good luck on the move is what Fioriana is saying. And Fioriana is saying, hard to find good scrunchies around here. Gotcha. That's a pain too. When you know you need something and you know what you need and you can't find it. So I'm going to share this screen right quick for Peter so he can see Yankee's page so he'll know kind of what he's looking for. Because he couldn't comment either. Here we go. He couldn't comment either. And so I think he got it fixed. I'm just kind of scanning real quick as I go through here to see if he says anything about getting it fixed. And I don't see anything that says, hey, I fixed it. But I'm pretty sure he did. So anyway, if you don't know him, you might want to check him out because he's a hoot. His channel is really cool. But since he had the same problem, he might be a good one to talk to, is what I'm thinking. And he's great and willing to share info like that. So let me see. Let me go back up here to the chat. Thank you, Fioriana Vlogs, moving back where I came from. I'm not okay. Long list of stuff going on, but I did a video today, and in the description, I wrote it all out. Okay. I'm going to check that next. That's awesome. Oh, okay. Busy Lady finds good ones at the Dollar Tree and Walgreens. I love Dollar Tree. Oh, my gosh. I'll have to look. Except in Canada, I love the $1.25 tree because that's what they got. Oh, hey, Stellar's late, but she's making dinner. That's okay. We'll just all come over to your house when it's cooked. Can't wait. Smells great. Says ponytails give headaches. She wears a hat and puts it through the back hole. There you go. Hey, Eats with Fifi. You did make it. How are you? It's a good idea. Can't wait. Peter says, okay. Peter, I hope that helps you. He's really good to share info, so I hope. Fingers crossed for you. Yeah, Fairy Anna wants to know what Stellar's cooking for dinner. That's the $1 million question. And let's see. Okay, Fairy Anna, brown sugar, garlic, pork loin with carrots and instant mashed. Yay. See, we're all going to go to her house next. Busy says, East with Fei Fei, would you consider Taco Bell mukbang? That would be one for you. And Fairy Anna says, oh, delicious. I miss mashed potatoes. I haven't had any in over 5 months. Yeah, but oh my gosh. Stellar, if anybody wants, or anybody here wants diet inspiration, go see Fairy Anna. Oh my gosh. And Eats with Fei Fei says, good, trying to stay healthy. Y'all are looking great. Sounds amazing. And Eats with Fifi says, sure could. Yeah. But Fairy Anna, oh my gosh, she's lost so much weight. And she's looking super. And so kind of the other thing that I thought I would do tonight is I want to give some shout outs and some thank yous to all the channels that just did our great collab. Because the Earth Day picnic collab, I think, went smashingly well. I didn't anticipate having this kind of response because, like I said last week, it had kind of slipped my mind about doing it. And then everybody just jumped in and made it happen. And you guys are great. And yes, Eats with Fifi is even agreeing with me. There we go. Oh, can't wait. Made some taco. Woo, it's scrolling. Okay. She made some taco meat chili. Did I see the turtle vid yet? I don't think so. Not sure. I will double check. Why is my phone? I'm sorry, you all. I don't know why my phone just beeped. She saw the turtle video. Good. Yeah, that sounds so good. I love food. Gotcha. Yep. And there we go. So I'm going to show these. Let me pull them up here. But it'll take me a minute, so keep talking. But I honestly don't remember if I did or not. I know I started to. And actually, I'm not sure I did. But I will. Did I make a note of that last week? I'm going to feel like an idiot if I did and I didn't. I have a check mark by it, Busy. I have a check mark. I also have a question mark. So I am going to take that to mean I couldn't comment. But I'll go watch it again. But with my check mark by it, I know I did it. No. It's when I don't have a check mark, I get nervous. Busy said no worries, and it's the only recent video she's done. No, I don't need that. Hold on.
It's an Earth Day collab.
Mamma mia. Okay, let's see. Oh. That's not even the video I need. No. Good grief. Another time when I swore I did something and I can't find it. And I know it's here. Okay. Sorry, folks. It's been one of those days. I can't tell you what kind of day because YouTube would knock me off the platform. All right. I think all right. Okay. So I'm going to show the channels and do those shout outs. And we'll start with Fairy Anna because that was just the first one up on my list. And Fairy Anna did an hour-long video. She knocked it out of the ballpark. Hold on a second. There we go. I'll turn that off just to make sure. There we go. Okay. So we have Fairy Anna, and I got to tell you, she knocked it out of the ballpark because she did these questions. And so she looked it up, and she found tons of quizzes online. So she was asking questions about Earth Day, and I learned a lot about the different things. And I don't want to give it away too much because I want you all to go check her out too, because she really did a neat job, and she's a fabulous person. Just saying. So from here, I'm going to go to Valerie Reese. Valerie did a great job. She and her husband made a new fire pit. So they got to give us a cooking demo with their fire pit and made us all hungry. So, but here's her collab. I was going to pull up her actual video, but fortunately and unfortunately, YouTube gave us an ad to watch, and I don't want to get copyright issues. So anyway, here's her channel and her videos. There she is. Ta-da! And there's her fire pit that her husband made. And I got to tell you, is that not showing up? I don't know if that showed up. Let me try it again. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody gets their 10 seconds of fame. And then it wants to slow down, of course. But I learned a lot from Fairy Anna because of her quizzes, and she put a link in her video description about the quizzes. And Valerie did the Earth Day picnic with the brand new fire pit. And I have to tell you, my husband, Lord love his heart, he kept looking over my shoulder going, "That's a great fire pit. That's a great fire pit. I wonder how they made it." So then he like starts standing in front of me, and he's like staring at the screen, and he's counting the bricks. And I'm like, get out of my way. I'm just going to ask how she did it and how many bricks. But I about got driven crazy by my poor husband. So what can I do? You know, I love the guy. But as you all know, husbands have moments. So let's see, going back up. I'm trying to catch up with where I was in the. Yes, you got a shout out. At least I thought you did. If it didn't share, tell me. And there is the upcoming collab for Memorial Day, which apparently is also 4th of July and also Labor Day, if you want to do all those. I think Fairy Anna and Can't Wait can really give us the 411 because it's Can't Wait's collab. Okay, it was up. Okay. There should be. I agree. Stellar's pork is taking longer than the recipe said. I hate when that happens too. And I do think a keto bakery would be a big hit. I do. And wait for this page to load here. Then I'm going to go back into the shout outs. And my video that I did for the Earth Day picnic collab is about my flat tire. Nothing exciting. Well, not in a good way anyway. It was kind of exciting for me that day, though. I will say that. Well, that's true, Mariana, about expensive ingredients, but it's something that's unique and it's that niche. Okay, busy lady's getting a drink. So that kind of niche would probably pay for itself. You know, so it would be worth the investment. And I'm pulling up Happy Trails Hiking, their video. So, or their channel. Now, they picked up on it being the 50th anniversary, and I kind of missed that. So, there we go. This is their video. And she does a lot of neat stuff. It's a lot of outdoors hiking, some product reviews that are geared toward hiking and so forth. So, anyhow, this is her video that's coming in eventually. And she did it very simply. She just had her breakfast outside because the whole idea was to do a picnic and just kind of keep it simple. So there's her channel. Yeah. Because I hate things that are complicated. I don't do complicated well. So if I ever do a collab, I got to do it real simple. And Can't Wait says you don't have to do all the dates. Of course you can too. I closed the window for Memorial Day, which I didn't realize, so that's good. Going to be the summer cookout, collab, grilling, and cooking outside. So that one's not too complicated either. And she says inside if you don't have outdoor access, which is good because not everybody does. So, especially like if you're in an apartment, you may just have like a little balcony or a small patio or something like that where you really can't do much outside. Mariana says she loves complicated because it makes for good viewing. There you go. I don't know if it's my head injury or my attitude or if they both feed in together, but if it gets complicated, my brain just shuts down and I just cannot. And I want to do also while I'm on it, Keeping It Real also did a video. So let me share hers. Okay, here we go. And her Earth Day picnic that she just did it really simply. This is Keeping It Real. She went outside and she took a little walk. And so she focused in on some of the plants and some of the grass and then at the end of it, she taped up a little sign that said Happy Earth Day. It was real cute. And look at her cat. I think her cat's cute. That's just me. But anyway, she kept it really simple too, and simple but effective. So there you go for that. Let's see. And Busy says, cooking collab, I want to join. When is Memorial Day? Girl, Memorial Day is next month. And she says that where she is moving, she'll have a big deck and yard. And she's so excited since she's lived in apartments most of her life. That is awesome. And it sounds like you know exactly where you're going, which is fabulous. So you're not having to run up there and hunt for a place. So good deal. And your little boy, I can just picture him in that backyard. If there's trees, I bet he's going to be in one. And can't wait to sing May 19 is premiere day for Memorial Weekend. Let's see. And the other video that participated is my other channel, which if you guys want to go subscribe, that'd be great, because I'm trying to hit that magic 1,000. And if you don't want to subscribe, I got you, because it's very different. It's more like spiritual, more devotionals. We're going to have some prayer time where all we're going to do is read a scripture and talk and pray for each other. So some things like that. And I'm also making a bunch of videos to try to help out friends who are pastors who are having to go live stream and they don't even know how to turn on the internet. So I'm trying to help them. Like, one of the people I talked to was really concerned because they didn't know how to share their video over to Facebook after they did their YouTube video. So some basic stuff here. I think that one's coming out Wednesday. But anyway, there's overcoming the obstacles, and I want to go back and I want to have people come and share their stories. Like, where'd it go? There's Stellar. Stellar's been on. He was like, yay. Y'all don't need to look at me. Anyhow, Stellar's been on. Tanya's been on. Tanya has a kick-ass story. Tanya has a fabulous story. I'm going to have to take that out. But there's some of the people that have been on, and I'm always looking for people to be on. So that, and some spiritual and some inspiration. So kind of different for me. But let's see, I think I got all of the channels that participated. So yeah, Fariana says she would love a yard and privacy because she's sick of neighbors, and I cannot blame her. Stellar says, are we doing a Memorial Day cooking collab? I might actually have to post something. We're not, but Can't Wait is. So yeah. Actually, Can't Wait, are you in our Facebook group? Like this Facebook group? Because if not, you may want to join. I can't remember if you did or not. And so if you do, you can post a link over there. And Dizzy says, I'll be staying in my grandma's house that I have been to a lot of times. It was built for them. My mom grew up in it, and staying there until they sell it. That's awesome. Well, maybe you can just buy it. Maybe I'll have that opportunity. And Fariana says, Stellar, Gayle signed up for the collab already. Get with her on that. Maybe you can do it together. Yeah, that's it, Stella. Stellar, listen, I cannot talk today. That's it, Stellar. You come on over here, pack your stuff up for the weekend, come on over here, and then we'll do it. The 19th has got to be up before then. And I would say I could come to you, but I've got a bigger backyard. Sort of. And let's see, Can't Wait says, busy, you can join in for the 4th of July or one of the other dates. Don't overwhelm yourself. That's why I chose more than one date. And she says, please explain what exactly to do to collab, new to me. Okay, collabs are like freaking amazing. Tanya's in. Hi, Tanya. How are you? And Busy Lady says, I set a reminder for May 10th, so I'll see what happens. And Busy Lady's also saying hi. And Stellar says that the pork is done. Be right back, y'all. Yay. So a collab is where a group of people get together and they decide they're going to do the same type of video. In the Earth Day collab, a bunch of folks decided that we would do the picnic video. So I set it up, and with you all's support, this actually happened. And people did a little picnic video, and Fairy Anna is a fabulous example of it. So I'm going to keep shouting her out because hers was probably like the tops. Where with that one, we just decided to go outside, have a picnic, record it, and do it for Earth Day. And of course, with me, stuff went wrong. So that's just one of those things. But fortunately, it worked out that other people actually had things that went right. But with a collab, you create your video, you link to other people's channels that are participating within, the description box drop down. And then you support by watching and tweeting if you're on Twitter and getting word out about everybody's videos. So that's what a collab is. The Black Friday fundraiser is another collab that I've been involved with. I know you've heard about it. Tanya says I'll come back on sometime. That would be great. Would love to have you. What group name can someone invite me? I will see if I can do that. It wouldn't let me post a link a minute ago, but I'm going to try it again. I'll do that. Also tag videos where somebody will do a tag. In fact, Valerie just did one where either or. It's like, do you like, I think in her case, it was like, do you like Netflix or YouTube or telephone calls or text? And then, so you just do that and link in the description box. Let's see, Busy Lady says, we want to buy it, but it's on 2.5 acres, which makes it pretty pricey. So I don't know, but keep us in your prayers, please. That would be amazing. We'll do that. Again, got to make my note. And I will show you where I did the note earlier, and I put that check mark. And then I just added this below. So, and let's see. Oh, Tanya, you did. And I've got to make sure I need to make sure that I've got you listed. But first, let me go back and make sure I can get this link posted. Thank you, Tanya. Tanya posted it. Awesome. And Busy says she's on Facebook. Yes, she is. And she's a member of the group. Yeah. Gary and I did too. And let's see. Can't Wait says, okay, you can find me and I'll add you to the group. Okay. And we put Tanya just put our group link in. So feel free to join us too. And that way you guys can all connect. Thank you, Tanya. I totally would have forgotten to say that. Mariana says she tried to film the either or tag yesterday and her computer didn't do it, so she's got to do it again. I hate when that happens. I did a short video on a walk with Archer. Yes, and it was a good video. And I love tags too. Get to know the folks a little better. You do. Yeah, I did. I did see it. I've been bragging on it because Archer looks so cute. I want to make sure number one, I want to make sure I shout you out. Number two, I really want to make sure I have you listed. Because if I don't, I'm going to be upset with myself. So I will. Why is this not coming in? Oh, because I'm not hitting the button that's right. It's coming in. slowly. Busy says she hasn't done tags or links in the descriptions, but I think I know how. Good. If you get stuck, just let us know. One of us will be glad to help you. Keto, look up Weight Loss Warriors as well. Faye and I are in it. Here you go. Busy says, I'm thinking about doing vids on the move, but I don't want to expose my fam too much. Yeah, and that's something that it's kind of the fine line, because it's easier for me because Stellar is here and hubby doesn't mind being in some videos, but there's that line there, and it's kind of hard to know sometimes where that line is because it's tough. But I totally hear you. And some people don't like to be on video. You know, I went to Alaska with a friend of mine who I told her up front, I'm going to be doing lots of videos. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. And then like halfway through the trip, she informed me she didn't want to be in any of the videos. So I had to go through and I'm blocking faces and cutting her out. And it was really tough. And I'm not complaining about going with her at all on the video, just that, you know, there was that added element there that, you know, you feel like you're walking on eggshells because you don't want to do something to hurt somebody's feelings or anything like that. So I totally get you. And let's see, Fariana says, yay, Weight Loss Warriors Facebook group. It needs to grow. We want more people. There you go. Stellar's back. Welcome back. Stellar, did you catch anything I just said about that the line where you expose your family too much and make them uncomfortable versus you don't? Maybe you can, since you're my family, maybe you could dive in. Oh, Busy Lady says maybe I'll do vids on moving with the cat and dog. Maybe you guys like that. I can expose them, LOL. That would be great for me. You know me and animals. That's one of the reasons why I like Tanya's video so much, because she was outdoors and it was pretty and there was this great covered bridge and there's Archer just trotting along happily right by her. So super cute, super cute. So yes, cat and dog. I would be up for it anyway. I'm just saying. So let's see. I got Tanya's channel. It's coming up. Let me get into the share button. Yeah. There we go. Crump tab. There you go. And here's her video. Did we already miss Archer? Archer's in here at some point. Did I already miss him? Let's see. There's Archer a little bit right there. There he is. Ta-da! There's Archer. And you don't get to see Tanya because Tanya's busy driving. But there's her video, and let me pull up her channel. Ta-da! There she is. So there you go. Oh no, that didn't show. Her channel didn't show. When I changed, I lost it. Ah, okay. I'm going to do this again. I am smarter than my mouse that clicks on the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. There we are. There's Tanya's channel. So there's her videos, so y'all know what to look for. There we go. Ta-da! So there you go. Now I've got to catch up with y'all in chat again. They've never seen snow or been in the cold. That will be fun. Can't wait says I wouldn't have been able to do all that. I have if I wasn't going through empty nest. Gotcha. Yeah, empty nest is something else. It takes a little while to get adjusted to that. I know the first thing we did when my oldest finally moved out, it was like we finally loaded all of her stuff up on the truck and we waved goodbye. And then I went in and I'm like, this is now a guest room. So sorry, Stellar. I love you, but there comes that moment in every person's life. You got to do something to take care of your empty nest time. And Busy nailed it. Archer is adorable. Yeah, it's okay. He's a love bug. Aw, he's cute. And just in case somebody doesn't know, Archer is her service dog. And probably everybody knows, but I just like to make that clear. And I'm going to be doing a video on losing Tomlin because, and Tanya and I talked about it. I think I'm going to do 2 videos. I think I'm going to do one that's just a tribute to him and all that he did. And I want to do another one because people keep asking me when I'm going to get another service dog or if I'm going to get another service dog and how long it takes and what the process is. So I am going to do the 2 videos, one that's a tribute and one where I just try to explain to everybody where my head is about getting a service dog. And, you know, not only is it like an 18-month to 2-year process, assuming you raise the money, but everything's on a delay right now. So, like getting paperwork done by the doctor, you know, to be able to apply, that's delayed. The application stuff, all the agencies are saying that's delayed. So, but this will be a good time for me to explain like what the process is. So they'll be coming out probably next week, but maybe the week after. So, can't wait says grieving is extremely difficult. Lots of things happened at once. 3 years later, I'm getting much better. Grieving is tough. Grieving is tough. And last year was a icky year for my family, and I thought it was going to get better. And then this year came along. And so for like the first couple of months, if it hadn't been for y'all, I don't know where my head would be at all. So, yeah. Let's see. Tanya says he will not even pull on his leash if it gets caught on something. There we go. And a memorial. Yeah, for the memorial. I might do that as a premiere. I don't know. Well, either or both of them I might do as a premiere. I may do the premiere. I'm thinking the premiere on explaining about the service dog will be good, so I can answer questions. And if I get some that make me want to cry because I think too much about Tomlin, then I'll be typing and nobody will know. So, yeah. But anyway, sounds amazing, which is good. And Tanya says you can do one when you're ready about the process. I actually think that's going to be easier than the tribute. You know, sorry to hear that. I can relate. Yeah, you've had a tough year too. I suppose I will do a moving during pandemic video. I don't know how many people are doing this, but we sure are. You know, that would be, even if you just get on, thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Even if you just get on and talk about like the process kind of as you go through, you could do like a little nightly vlog with just you talking if you wanted to. But yeah, there's going to be like lots of things like the restaurants being closed and having to take some of your own food and stuff like that. Yeah. Although if you do come through my neck of the woods, I will meet you with a picnic somewhere if you want. Just call. Because I'm like 3 hours from like Knoxville, 75, 81, that kind of thing. So, yeah. If you do use CARES, they will not allow video. Gotcha. They won't no, CARES is an agency that does service dogs, and she's saying they won't allow video. And Fariana says some flagged words, they prevent comments and stuff, so be careful how you title. Good point. Very true. Very true. And I'm hoping that they just loosen that up maybe a little bit on camera. Gotcha. No, makes sense. Okay, I'll have to be careful. And says, at Gayle Crabtree, I'll let you know. I'd love to see you, even if it's only for a few. Gotcha. That would be great. That would be great. Just let me know. And Tanya's moving in 2 years to the Smokies, either North Carolina or Tennessee. So maybe we can meet. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We can do that. Although, obviously, my spring trip that I had planned just went flying out the window. So, hopefully, this summer or fall, I'll get back your direction. We can meet then. Oh, you're close to my daughter in Chattanooga. I was close to Chattanooga. Actually, at one time in my life, I lived in Chattanooga. But I was real close, but then they moved. So, my husband got transferred. So now we're not as close, but we were. I like Chattanooga. One of my friends is there. We've actually talked about me coming down and doing some video and some filming, stuff like that. So, no, you're not. Yay. But that's cool. I met her mom, Valerie, back right before Christmas. And let's see, Busy Lady says, at Gayle, which city are you in? Making notes. The closest real city to me from where I am now is actually Abingdon, Virginia. But you probably won't be coming anywhere near Abingdon. So the next city's pretty much anything on 75. Because I go to Knoxville, but then part of the time I'm in Cleveland, which is right north of Chattanooga, and about 30 minutes at most from Chattanooga. So I could go down there, or I live closer. Because, like, you're going to be coming, I don't know that this makes any sense, but you're going to be coming like this way. And then, like, from where you are, I'm going to be like this direction. So I'm kind of at the Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee line. I can be within any of those in about 10, 15 minutes. So really, you're probably going to be coming up 75. So I can meet you anywhere along there. So not a problem. And Tony says, each time we try to meet, something happens. I know, right? The first time she got sick, as it says down there, and then the pandemic. But I keep my plans are, if I can just get like rid of the pandemic and stuff, I would be so happy, obviously, like the rest of the world. But my plan had been to go up through Kentucky and Ohio and over to see Tanya. That way I would see Stellar, and I would go on through Kentucky, and I would go see Laurel, and I would go on over and see Tanya, and then go on over to like, oh, really? Okay. Then I would go on over to like South Dakota. That was my big plans that went out the window this year so far, but it's still coming. Abingdon, the Barter was my daughter's home through college, and after she's a master electrician in theater. That is amazing. Okay, sounds good. So, yeah, the barter is neat. I've known, actually, Stellar knows them better. I've known some people that did stuff with barter. So your daughter and I probably have friends in common, especially if she's doing stuff in Chattanooga, like, well, yeah. Tony says Archer would love to meet you both. Oh, that'd be so cool, seeing Archer and meeting him. But seeing you is going to be cool. Well, it'll happen someday. I'm convinced it's someday. And she says, I would have to let him take off his gear so you can pet him. Only if we're in a spot where you're okay with that. Aw, his birthday's in June. Hey. Wow. That'll be here real quick since it's almost May. That'll be cool. That is so neat that your daughter, can't wait, is in Chattanooga from Abingdon. That is so cool. I know, right, Stellar? So before we meet, I'll find out what he likes, and I'll bring that. He'll be 3 in June. Wow. And Stellar says, can't wait. I bet your daughter and I have friends in common. Right? I just said that. Can't wait. This Stellar is my daughter. So, yeah, it really is a small world, and it is getting smaller all the time. Just saying, it is so cool. And let's see, can't wait. I think you're already approved for my group. It looks like it. Aw, Tanya's neighbor is making him a dog treat cake. That is so sweet. And Busy Lady says, how sweet of your neighbor to do that. That is so cool. Yeah, we've been trying to figure out what to do with some of Tomlin's treats and stuff I got, and we never had a chance to open the bag. She does travel contracts now and has been all over the States and Canada. That's really cool. He plays with her dog, Cooper. Oh, that's neat. I'll bet you guys do. And videotaped it. Good. Good. So, awesome stuff. But yeah, the world just keeps getting smaller all the time. I had somebody else from Facebook the other day that sent me a message saying, hey, I understand you know this person. I don't want to say her name, and I'm like, yeah, how did you know about me? And come to find out, her daughter was in one of the groups that I used to have like years ago. It was so cool. Tanya says it feels like she's always buying treats. There you go. That's the way it is when you have pets, right, Busy? Right, Faye? And I know you have pets, and I know you have a service dog, so you have a double reason. Okay, you can donate pet food to food banks too, or the SPCA. Actually, we cannot donate to the food banks, and it may be something just because of right now, but they want the dog food bags to be sealed. The bag, they'll take the treats, they'll do those, but the dog food bag that I have is open, and it's one of those like 22-pound bags, and we only used maybe 6 or 8 inches out of the bag. So I'm thinking once the coronavirus kind of goes away for a little while, what I'll do is I may just post on like the yard sale group or something, and just say, hey, if anybody happens to want this, you can just have it. So, yeah. Yeah, Tanya says she has Archer and her mom has 2 dogs. Busy says, yes, pets are so spoiled. Always thinking about getting them more treats. My cat is so picky about hers. She mainly likes catnip. Aw, that's all right. Oh, Tanya, I tell you, some of this stuff that I haven't opened, yeah, I would give it to you. I should look and see when it expires, though, first. He's a piggy is good. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed on that because it's such a big bag, but they'll take the treats. And I also asked them, I've got a couple of toys, but I've taken the tags off of them. So I can't prove they're new, although they look new. So, I mean, he like never used them. I just have the tags off of them. So, and of course, the store won't take them back. They're only Dollar Tree, but I hate it's that kind of thing that I hate to throw them out because they're new, but on the other hand, I really kind of don't know what I'm going to do with them. So I got to figure out. Oh, Tanya says green beans are helping with his weight loss. That's good. And Busy says her chi will eat until there is no more. No idea where she puts it since she weighs 6 pounds. That's cool. And Can't Wait says her fur babies are spoiled rotten. Yay! They're supposed to be. I just really, deep down in my heart, believe that small children and pets, service dogs, our beloved critters, just all should be spoiled. Within reason. I mean, they still have to listen, but I mean, come on. Jenna, breathe, Gayle. Okay. I know. Mariana says her pets are spoiled, currently feeding banana to bunnies. Aw. That's something that's neat about my younger daughter, the one that lost her baby a couple of months ago, or the first of the year, rather. She has a farm, and she raises bunnies, and they are so cute. Busy says, keep them for now. No rush on making that decision. Yeah, I've got to figure it out. If you want them, I'll send them to you. Just give me a few days to get to the post office or UPS because I don't go out much. Like I went out today, but that was the first time in a while that I've gone out. So, but yeah, if you want them, I will definitely send it to you. And Busy says, oh my, I love bunnies. They're so cute. I Can't Wait says they are absolutely why I'm still here. The 3 years were bearable with their unconditional love. What kind of critters do you have at your house? Do you have dogs, cats, bunnies, turtles? Okay. Let's see. Can't Wait says, Faye, I love your bunnies. Yeah. Bunnies are so cute. And with my daughters, I got to hold one, and it was just a few days old, and she was having to bottle feed him because I don't know what happened to the mom or anything, but it was just a few days old. And I also got to hold a baby chicken, and it was like that one was just like holding a cloud. It was just like this just fluff and such a cool thing. Tony says a friend of hers has possums. Woo! I don't know how I would do with a possum. They have teeth that bite. Bunnies and little chicks don't. Stellar says pet therapy is underappreciated. True that. Can't Wait says dogs and chickie chicks, but was a functioning farm 3 years ago. Ah, that is cool. And Busy Lady saying, yes, Stellar, it is. It is. Pets are awesome. We're trying to decide what to do on the service dog issue, but service dogs are awesome too. If you guys ever have a chance to be around one, you're around a very smart, well-trained dog. Tanya says, I always loved having pet therapy when I was growing up in the hospital. That would be a special thing. We didn't get to have animals in the hospital when my younger daughter was in there, but it would have been great. She was in there a lot too. Can't Wait says, oh gosh, possums. Yeah, I'm not sure how I do with that. Hey, there's Valerie. I can't believe I forgot about the chat. That's okay. All is good. And hey, I was talking about your video with either this or that, and I don't know if my comment actually got posted on your video or not, but I agreed with you on a couple of things, like your answer about shoes and the phone text versus phone calls. And I'm not going to tell anybody what I agreed on because you got to go see the video. Just saying. And so Valerie says hi. Tanya says, I had a lady in Walmart try to convince the workers Archer was hers, and I was on the warpath. I would say so. I Can't Wait says, oh, I forgot my guard goat. His name is Han Solo, or goat. Oh, that would be so cool. Hi, Valerie. Oh, good, Valerie. I was in an area where I didn't have good signal, so I was having phone issues, and I was going to go back and check, so I'm glad to know it did. I just haven't had a chance to go back yet. So is Fairy Anna in here? Because she'll have to say hi to Valerie. And Valerie says, anyone who wants to can do the chat. I might do that. I might do that. And let's see. Stellar Piper says hi to Valerie. And yay, Fairy Anna is in here. So she says, okay, I'm back. One bunny needed to be brushed. He is covered in bedding fluff. Aww. There we go. Okay. Good deal. I just didn't want to miss you guys to miss each other. Because it would be awful for you guys to just kind of two ships that pass there. So, well, I'm glad. So there we go. Okay. I just realized I had my end. I don't know if you guys have been staring at 3 screens for the past 20 minutes. Sorry about that if you have. I just fixed it back to 1 screen. Fairy Anna says, yeah, I was out of the house all day. And Valerie says we do a family messenger chat on the weekends. That is a neat idea. That is a really neat idea. So, yay. Well, I have to ask you guys. Okay, so I went to the store earlier today, as we all know, but nobody was wearing their mask. I was literally in the store, the only person who was dressed like a bandit. Nobody else had their mask on. Is that something that you guys are going through, or is it just my area being stubborn? And Tanya says, I was thinking that if I move closer to you, Gayle, we can see each other more often. I'm up for it. I'm up for it. The only thing is, my husband gets transferred every few years. It's just the nature of his job. So, but it's within like the greater East Tennessee area. So we could be in the same county, almost next door neighbors one year, and be elsewhere the next. Just warning you. Tanya says, I have masks for Mom and I. We wear them anytime we go out. Good. Good. I'm glad. Because I was shocked to be the only one in there in a mask. So I posted about it on my Facebook page. So, and I haven't had a chance yet to look and see what many people have posted. Valerie says, we went to Home Depot today and less than 50% of the people had masks on, including the employees. Really? I don't get this. I really don't. Good. I'm glad you wore masks. And Tony says, my friend is getting a 100+ acre farm in the Smoky Mountains. That's really cool. They're super expensive, but that's a really cool thing to do. Lots of space. And Valerie's also saying that there were kids there without masks on. Yeah, I saw a woman with 2 children, like young, both in the cart. One probably was around a year and a half old, and the other one, I'm going to guess, was around 3-ish. And no mask, none of the 3 of them. Tony says, I'm moving there, which will be super cool. Busy says, some people have masks on here, not all. I don't get that. Can't wait says, not just your area. People are believing in conspiracy theories. I didn't even think about that. Busy says, people are being so selfish. Yeah. And Busy, you work in healthcare. You must be really nervous right now. Because that would be rough. I know, I've kind of hated it. We've had a couple of people that were close to us that have been in the hospital lately. In fact, I have an aunt that just passed away. But this is my husband, my dad just ran out of sisters and sisters-in-law. But she passed away and she's in New York and family couldn't even go in. Finally, like at the last minute almost, her daughters were allowed in. But they've just got to be careful. Tony says, I've noticed if they are masked and wearing gloves, they keep touching everything, cross-contamination. Yeah, I'm kind of over it with that. I try to wear my gloves too. But I got so fortunate because and I know these are cloth, but I ordered these like literally right as the pandemic was breaking because I got 2 new Bodacious hats in there and I've got the Bodacious gloves that I was going to add to it, but gotta wait. Valerie says her niece works in a nursing home. Wow. And Theriana says, yeah, I'm over other people and being dumb and sarcastic and selfish lately. I'm with you. Tanya says, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you, Tanya. She was 96. So, and when I stop to think about her being 96, and I think about all the changes that she saw in her lifetime, I really kind of get just awed. Because, I mean, think about that. It's amazing. Stellar says, Tanya, I think, she said, wait a minute. Tanya, I think gloves are not helpful, but I'm in favor of masks. Why do you think gloves aren't helpful? Never mind. you and I can talk about this later. We can have a discussion, girl. And Valerie says, someone from our church died of the virus. That's scary. I hope that put people in more of a mind to wear their masks. And Busy says, I work at an assisted living facility, and so got used to wearing a mask. Now I wear it in all the stores. Good. And we're sorry, Valerie. And Can't Wait says, I carry hand sanitizer in my pocket. Smart. And here we were able to get some not long ago from the distilleries because they're making it. And the bottles are so cute. They're little, but they're cute, but they're $2, which is still less expensive than Bath and Body Works, if you can even find it at Bath and Body Works. But the bottles are a little bit bigger too. So, and Tanya says she has to be careful because her immune system is not the greatest, and her neighbor is 91, so they're more careful. See, there's lots of reasons to wear a mask and do the hand sanitizer than just yourself, but people are forgetting that. Yeah, Busy says gloves can be helpful if you use them right. Yeah, that's the thing about mine. They're cloth, but I figure they're better than nothing, and I can bleach them. And I likes my bleach. Hey, Greg, how are you? Like 7, hope everyone is hanging in there. Hashtag all together. Yep. And he says, plus his nephew is a recovering cancer survivor. Ah. See, lots of reasons. And Kant says, I volunteer now with health departments as an RN. Can't do as much as I want to, but am thankful I have found a way to help. That is wonderful. That is huge. So I'm glad. Busy Lady says, I personally do not wear gloves in stores. I disinfect all my stuff when I get home. I find myself, what I'll do is I'll go in wearing the gloves, and because I put them on as I get out of the car, I wear them in the store. And when I get back in the car, I'm taking gloves off and using sanitizer before I get in or touch the steering wheel or anything. So, and Tawny said she's sorry. Kent says that's amazing. Hi, Greg Over. And Stellar says, because idiots think just because they're wearing gloves, they don't have to sanitize or be careful about what they touch and drag germs place to place. Well, now that's a good point. That's a good point. And Tanya says, very true, everyone. Hey, Penny, hi, how are you? And she says, hi, the virus is beginning to run rampant in Mississippi. I can't even take Josette out with me because people act crazy. And for you all, Josette is her service dog. And that is a shame. And you know, that happened during the polio epidemic. People actually put family pets down during the polio epidemic because they were so afraid that their pets were transmitting polio, and that was not the case. But they did it anyway. Like hundreds of thousands, not just 5 or 6, which is still bad. And Fariana says, exactly, Stellar. I keep a mask and sanitizer in my car. It helps. It makes a difference. And if you guys are where you don't have sanitizer that you can find, check with your distilleries. Because yes, even the moonshiners are making hand sanitizer. Yeah. Tony says, did I tell you all I'm a great aunt again? Yay! I think you told me. I don't know if everybody knows. That is so cool. And Stellar said, I had a spare mask, so I was able to give it to one of my clients who works at a major shipping company. That was. I agree with Busy. Tanya says she hasn't met him, but he's adorable. Good deal. Busy says, Gayle, that's a smart way to use your gloves. Yeah, I mean, I got to figure that I'm touching everything in the store. And the minute I get in and I touch my steering wheel again, then I've just contaminated my steering wheel. So take them off before I get in the car. And Tanya says, I have trouble with people acting crazy around Archer, but only if I'm alone with him. I had some of that with Tomlin. I'll be honest. And I don't mind children acting crazy around him because, you know, I could get between him and the kids and I could explain. And children, you know, you just have more patience for anyway, or I do anyway, because they're learning. But parents and adults, really? You just want to smack them sometimes. And you can't because it's illegal. But you just, yes. And Can't Wait says, I saw a video where they took the groceries from the mom with a hook. Then they threw buckets of soapy water all over her head. I saw that. I thought that was funny. Yeah, actors were busy. Oh, Fariana says, that's crazy. Can't wait. Yeah, it was one of those supposed to be funny videos. And Busy says, I can talk all day about staying safe and have always been kind of a germ freak. So if anyone wants tips, feel free to contact me. There you go. Now, I did find, I will have to say, I was so happy. Food City there in Abingdon actually had Clorox wipes. I was amazed. So I got my package. Yeah. And Tony says it's the adults. Yep. And Stellar says, Busy, I'm going to message you. I could use some tips about taking food to clients. Okay. Put it in a bag. Don't take it to them directly, but stick it in front of their door. Can't Wait says, I laughed and wonder how many would follow suit. If there is that. Can't smack, social distancing. Oh, you're right. But this was before social distancing. And you can still want to. You just can't do it because there's a whole pesky thing about, you know, then you go to jail and you got to hire an attorney. And that's too much trouble. But you can still kind of wish. And Tony says, but I noticed that if I say to Archer, you can't play, they're like, oh, I got him in trouble. Okay. So you said, now I didn't think about that. I could have just turned to Tom. I'm going to remember that for the next time. Oh, okay. At Gayle Crabtree is the one you were talking about, Yankee Outdoor Adventures. Yes. That would be him. And Tony says hello to Spider-Man. And by the way, hi. Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man the Hero, just came in. No, Tanya, I wish we could. I just don't think that's going to fly. But, oh well. That's the way it goes sometimes, I think. You want to, but you just can't. So, but it's like wearing masks. Some people get it and some people don't. So they either understand that you have a service dog and that you have something going on that causes you to need a service dog, or they just don't get it. There's a few that don't care, but most of the time, like, they just don't get it. And Busy says, Clorox wipes, I've not seen those in so long around our stores. I'm mad because I always use them. I just figured that if they had them out here, they probably had them everywhere. I'm sorry, Busy. Stellar says she can't porch drop for a couple of hers. They're stray cats. People are losing it. People are just losing it, saying you stole her dog. Ugh. Yeah. That's not cool. Let's see. Fariana says one lady pepper sprayed someone for being too close to her. You got to use common sense. Why not just say to the person, look, I'm backing up. You should too. Or like if you're against the end of a checkout aisle or something and you can't back up, just say, oops, social distance. Let's see, Seller says, busy, hit up your Walmart or wherever first thing in the morning. I got TP that way. That makes sense, but I bet you have to be at work early. And then Tanya says, thank gosh I had his card that I got when he and I graduated with a date on it for proof. Well, and you also have the videos now. Don't forget those because you've got some with Archer in it up on your YouTube channel. So you can't always say, you know, look, this is my dog. Go check. And I have done that, not with him. There was never a question about whether or not Tomlin was my dog, but people would like ask me if he was a service dog or not. And I was always like, go to my YouTube channel. So nobody ever did, but when I nicely said, go look at my YouTube channel, then they always back down. And I always have the business cards that, you know, like, here's the card, go check it out. I'll wait. Good for your mom. Valerie says, have you tried buying them online? We got toilet paper from Amazon. Good. Oh, you're welcome. He's a good guy, and I'm sure he'll message you back. Happens mostly in Walmart. Uh-oh. Well, we're glad you're back. Can't Wait says, we got to Walmart just after truck in the afternoon. First time finding TP and Equate Clorox wipes. Good deal. Good deal. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I have a boss that used to do that, and I was like, him I got mad at because he was always having to write it on papers. And what's really bad, I'll tell you, what's really bad is when it is on your email address, Gayle@GayleCrabtree.com, and you get an email back from somebody like your boss, and it's misspelled. And you're like, can't you even look at the email address and figure it out? But what can I say? Stellar says, hey, Peter, I missed you pop in. Tony says, one person at a certain restaurant thought I was bringing him in for them to cook. Yeah, that blows my mind. Blows my mind. So, so it sounds like we're all doing pretty good. Little talkative. Great. Busy says she can't see the chat now, LOL. Busy, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up, though, with all the comments. So even though you can't see the chat, maybe you can kind of keep up with what people are saying. Oh, Tanya is saying that people spell her first name, Tanya, Tanya, and she's like, no, it's Tanya, Tanya. Yeah, I've gotten called Dale before just because people didn't look. But yeah. But people, it's one thing when they do it and it's an accident. So sometimes, though, I have had to wonder in my life. So, but, Busy says, I have that issue with the spelling of my name. So, since you said that, Busy, we know that you found the chat box. So, congratulations. Yes, Melissa with an A, not an E. See, yeah, that's another one people are going to get messed up. So, I had a friend of mine whose name was Melissa, and it was spelled like yours, but people wanted to always call her Missy, and she hated that. She would kind of go off on that one. Oh, Busy can only see her own comments. Ah, gotcha. And hey, you all, I usually keep this to an hour, and I just looked at the clock, and we kind of blew past that by like a lot. So we're going to go ahead and go at about 8:30. Okay. And let's see, Tony says, people ask Archer, what is your name? One of these days, I'm going to wait to see what happens instead of answering. Like, do they think they're going to answer? Yeah. People are weird around, especially around other people's animals, but maybe I should just say they're weird and just let that period be it. Okay. Yeah, Fairyana says that she has a friend who is Megan, and it's pronounced Megan, Meegen, not Megan. So Megan, not Megan. Okay. Busy says she hates being called Missy too. Yeah, she would like go off. Stellar says a couple of the kids called me Amy, and I just looked at them until they figured it out. In their defense, I work with a lady named Amy. Okay. Yeah, so if you have a name tag, sometimes you can just stand there and just kind of tap your name tag and wait for them to figure it out. Let's see. Peter Parker says, Gayle, please read this before updating your Windows next month. There's a big update next month. The update 2004, just make sure you have a good backup of all your files before doing, and it's a good one. Okay, good to know. I'm still recovering from the last one, like literally. And I went to open up. Oh, I get so mad. But I went to open up a document today, and I'm like, dang it, because I got Word deleted in the last update, and I got it through school. So now I'm not a student anymore. So I have to buy Word to open this stupid document. Well, I can open it, I just can't do anything with it. But I'm glad to know that there's actually a good update. Yep, great times when you're having fun. True. True. But usually we like pause, and this time we just went right by it. And Peter says, Stellar, I have not been on here for a while because of the issues that Gayle was having with her video and audio issues. Hopefully all that is taken care of because we got the new internet. And see, the weird thing was, like, you guys would have issues, but on my end, I would check it and it would say bandwidth health good. So obviously that was not the case. If you guys were having, some issues there with stuttering and pixelating and crap like that. So it looks like from what I can tell, it looks like this new internet provider may be doing better. And let's see, Tanya says, I was thinking each of us that have or have had service dogs could do a video vlog about strange stories from service dog handlers. Definitely. Stellar says, it didn't take them long. I started like 8 months before Amy, and they just got their names crossed. Ah, so it was an accident. Gotcha. Or a live stream panel. I think live stream panel would be great. And yes, I echo that. Yep. And what new internet ISP you have now? I actually don't remember the name of the company. I was trying to think of this a minute ago, but it's fiber optic now and not DSL. So it should eliminate the problems that I was having. At least I'm hoping. And then I've got a new computer and a bunch of stuff to unbox behind me. Because hubby was just like, okay, I am done with you complaining about the computer. So he got me another one. So hopefully that will help lots of things go better. And Busy Lady is saying, good night, guys. It's been a pleasure. So I was fixing to say same thing. Unboxing vid, yes. And see, I still have unboxing vids that I have not done yet. So, but yeah, this is what I got going on behind me here. All those boxes. Plus, I still have the others. Whoops. So, that's the way it is. But I want to thank you all for coming in and hanging out and everything. I want everybody to stay well, stay safe, and mostly be bodacious. Don't let life get in the way of living. Do the best, okay? Y'all take care, and I will see you Saturday night and on the next videos, of course. So, y'all, bye. Love you too, Tanya. Good night.